Scary mama, scary bubba, scary baba. 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 Oh, scary mama, scary bubba, scary baba. Scary mama, scary bubba, scary baba. Scary mama, scary bubba, scary baba. Yahuwah. Scary mama, scary bubba, scary baba. Oh. Yahushua. Scary mama, scary baba, scary baba. Yahuwah. Scary mama, scary baba, scary baba. Ruach HaKodesh. Scary mama, scary baba, scary baba. Scary baba, scary baba, yantulubu. Scary mama, yantalabo, yekeribu. Shantala baba, yekeribu, scary baba. Scary mama, yantulubu, yanterebe. Scary mama, scary baba, Scary mama, scary bobo, scary mama, yatulubo, yekerebo, muskara baba, bushantalabe, meskilima shantala, skili mama shantala, oh, skili mama, oh shantao. Skili mama, skiri bobo, skili baba, skiri bo, shintalaba, skiri bobo, noroko skili baba, inoroko skiri bo, shantala, oh, skili mama, oh shantao, skili mama, skiri bobo, skili baba, skiri bo, shintalaba, skiri bobo, noroko skili baba, inoroko skiri bo, shantala. Skere bobo, skere baba, moskara baba ye, andre koskili mahan talabe, rebo shantala, moskili mahan talaba, muha ye kere boskiri baya, reke seke ye kuru mahan shantala yao. Ray mama ye ndele, reke skere bobo, shantala baba ye. Rekeskilebo sekere borobo ha ima santalabo imoya karabeya irekos karababa ye imorobo seke yaba ribabolobo shantayalaba rekeskilebo sentelebo skere mama skere bobo skere babaya skere mama skere bobo skere mama ye karabaye norokoske skere mama skere bobo skarababaya skere mama skere bobo yantulubu skere mama skere bobo skere mama ye karabaye norokoske skere mama skere bobo skarababaya skere mama skere bobo yantulubu Musantalabe ikorobo sekeya muskilimaha nerekoskiliboye ireborokoskilimaha reke skilima skele bobo skere bobo skilima skele bobo hey ya skilima skere bobo skiri baba ya Yahuwah Yahushua hey Ruach HaKodesh oh hinarabas kerebobo arabos karabayendereke skili mama skerebobo skalabaye musanta labe korobos kili bayanda rebos kili baba hantalababe reke skili baba hey reke skerebobo reke skerebobo skili mama skarabobo skarabayandereko seke yabayaba rebos kili baba rekerebos kerebebea rika shantalabobos yerebos kerebobo ya Yahuwah Yahushua Ruach HaKodesh norokos kerebobo mo shantalao skili mama Mushanta Yahuwah skili mama raboroko shanta laba Brile bo santa labu yenere koskili maha Brile ke santa labu yenere koskili mama o Skere bobo himaraba santa labo Skere bobo, skere mama, Mushantalaya, rekes kilima, nere bobo, skere bobo, 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 hey, skere bobo, muskarabayanda, rekes karababa, nere korobos, kere bebebe, rekes kalababa, rekes kalababa, rekes kalababa yo, rekes karababa, hinderekos, kere bobo, ribo shantalabaru kurimahan talababa ye, rimbo shantalababa kurilabahan talababa yo, rekes klibobo, robos karabayan talabo, skere mama, yeah. Skere mama, skere bobo, rekes klibo bobo robos karabayan talabo. Skere mama, yeah. Skere mama, skere bobo, skere borodo shantalabo yantalabo. Yehovah rebo skere bo, Yahoshua rebo skere bo, Ruach hakodesh rebo skere bo. Yeah, burila bayan tilabo. Yeah. Skiri mama, skiri bobo. Skiri borodo shantalabo yan tilabo. Yehovah rebo skiri bo. Yahoshua rebo skiri bo. Ruach hakodesh rebo skiri bo. Yeah, burila bayan tilabo. Rebo yan tilabo. Greetings, a family. Like I said, today is the midst of the week that the part 2 of these powerful mysteries will be uploaded. Again, here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah in retouching this wonderful, breathful, powerful, life-giving, resurrecting message Abba Yahuwah has already titled for you and me on the Shabbat. You know, we did the part 1. So I promise to upload the part 2 today, the midst of the week. So already titled for you and me, the mysteries. The mystery of Deimos is a vision set upon the cloud. All eyes must see, part 2. So if you listen to part 1 already, therefore you are on your way to the final goal of this mystery. We unveil the first, second, third alphabet in part 1. That is, we unveil the mystery of D, E, and M. So today, left over now 3 alphabets, which is words O, N, and S. So that is what we want to deal with in this very part 2. I pray Abba Yahuwah help me to bring about the conclusion of this part of these mysteries, the mystery of Deimos, to end it today. Our family, it is very much possible, for you to meet with only this part 2, and therefore when you stick with only this part 2, I bet you are going to mix so much, because there is a foundational scripture over there in part 1. All these are words, these are 6 alphabets, Deimos, okay? They are all holy deities. Like I said in part 1, I never knew here was their hiding place. This word called Deimos. It is eternal far more than what you know. All the holy deities hide inside this word called Deimos. Ribos Kaya Baba. Just go to part 1 so that you will understand what I'm talking about. So that you will understand, oh, this is what she's talking about. You are going to get it even more clearer, like more than what I'm saying over here. Because sometimes we will be saying something. In fact, each time I finish, doing recording, I have to first of all listen to it and say, wow. Because while speaking, I don't even know what I'm saying. That is so powerful, until I myself sit down and listen to it.
at every given statement. It is from the throne room of Abba Yehovah. So why releasing it, I myself am not aware. Okay? So you just go over there. I say it's very simple over here, but you go over there in part 1, listen to it. We establish all these 6 deities, their job, their primary origin, how wonderful they once was. Now when they fell from glory, they are still hiding under that old glory of theirs, and now trying to, be a lord over you, but in a masquerading way now. So we have already treated the first, second, third alphabet. The D, it is mind-boggling. The E, it is another mind-boggling. The M, it is another mind-boggling. Like today, now we are going to unveil the O, the N, and X. Then, like I said, we'll have 2 key points. So we are going to establish it right with this leftover part. So go and listen to part 1 in order for you to understand what D go for, what E go for, what M go for, because I can't keep repeating one thing. That is why it is being called part 2. Anything that has part 2, therefore go back to its origin, which is the part 1. Therefore, when you listen to part 1, you won't get lost. There is no kind of confusion won't be found at all. Why? Because you understand already from the part 1 what took place over there. This is just the conclusion by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, that I won't be extending it to part 3. No, because on the Shabbat, family stay into another biggest of the biggest mysteries. Like I said, it's on its way coming. I have a list of mysteries from Abba Yehovah. Okay, so we are going to deal with this word called death. This word called death, it is mind-boggling again. Okay, so that would be the subject on the Shabbat. So being is so dreadful. Therefore, you will understand this is not what you want, and you won't dare to entangle yourself with this word called death. Death is also fully loaded with the wickedness of the wicked one. In this platform, we are dealing with a source of problem by the power of heaven. That is what we are dealing with over here. That is why this channel is being dedicated unto Abba Yehovah, not for nonsense, okay, not for entertainment, not for nonsense at all, but unto the real thing. Okay, the spirit stands for life, and the flesh, stands for absolute nothing. Okay, so we long after the food that will lead us to everlasting life, not the food that perishes. We don't entertain nobody over here. We don't add no drama. We don't give what your inches ears wants to hear. We just dig to the roots of the problem. Where is the source of the problem? We don't massage the head of serpent. Okay, aka Allah, Jesus. We unveiled that they are also again fully loaded in this work of death, so that you won't entangle yourself with that. Having said this, so right now we are going straight away to the letter O. Go to part 1. This is part 2. I repeat it again. Part 2. Okay, the mystery, the mystery of demon is a vision set upon the cloud. All eyes must see. Part 2. The part 1 is over there waiting for you. As soon as you just meet with this part 2, kindly drop it and go to part 1 in order for you to understand what we are doing over here. Abba Yehovah me business. He's not playing no games at all. Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Sekeya boy, Sekeya bosei, Seke duri labayo, Seke irobo shandalao, Seke himasanda labu yekerebo. Seke yabose Oruach Kodesh. Seke imabuli yereke yanta labu. Seke yabose Oh Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, yea, Ruach HaKodesh, Seke iduri labasendebo, Seke yabose, hey, yerebose, family. So right now, let us, start, driving on the mysteries again. It is mind-boggling, it's fully loaded. It is really, really wired. So right now, we have already that, put in place in order. The first letter, the second letter, the third letter of this word called Demas. Go to part 1. You are going to find it over there. What the first letter go for, what the second letter go for, what D go for, what E go for, what M go for. Now we are going to unveil from this part 2 what O go for. Not Demas. Okay, it is 6 alphabet, and all these 6 alphabet, they are all deities falling from glory. So right now, what did the letter O go for? It simply go for obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. Obedient, okay? So whether you are demon, whether you are serpent, whether you are whatever pork, you must obey the voice of Abba Yahuwah, all right? Obedient. The voice, obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice, all right? He said, Abba Yahuwah said, what that very thing or word I heard from you is what I'm going to use to work with you. All right? Obedient now until Abba Yahuwah. Whether you are demon, it doesn't really matter. In either way, you're going to worship. In either way, you're going to obey. In either way, you're going to listen to the voice of Abba Yahuwah, because he created all things for his own use. But woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, like we established in part 1. For the devil has gone down. He has come down for you. Because, depends on whom you are serving. Why are we doing this? Not to frighten nobody. To put your life in order, to check your life. Whom are you living for? If it is these folly deities, you better run out of their way and come unto Abba Yahuwah. Because if not, in either way, you're gonna serve Yahuwah. Either you serve him with a good heart, or you serve him with a deluded heart. And when you serve him with a deluded heart, he's also going to give you a deluded power, so that you believe a lie. That's what we want to look into now. Now, the third alphabet, what did it go? The fourth alphabet, what did it go for? Obedience unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. You can be demon, it doesn't matter. You must obey. All right. You can be serpent. You can be pork. You can be dog. You can be prostitute. Whatsoever you are is not important, because at the end of it all, you get your reward. Now scripture to validate this horrible word. Obedience is horrible. When you are obedient unto Abba Yahuwah in iniquity, it is horrible. You better be obedient unto him in righteousness. Now we are going to see how unique, because he created all things for his own use, all right? No Allah could borrow. Allah is not could borrow in this. When this great disaster begins to go, because these demons, they are about to be, Abba Yahuwah is about to, unleash them. Let me not go ahead of myself, all right? Let's take it step by step. Like we start already, it's a step. We are on our way to see now very clear that this very vision set upon the cloud. Our eyes needs to see this one called demon. Yahuwah in the book of Proverbs 16 verses 4. I take it now. Yahuwah hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. This is what we are unveiling, demons. I take it again. Yahuwah hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Even the wicked. So when he want to release the day of evil, he don't do it on his by himself. No, he's the Almighty. So I'm gonna walk with you with that very word I heard from you, like this. Sunday is your rest day. Have it. And he will release the author of Sunday to be working with you. Like this. Friday is your rest day. Have it. Then he will release the author of Friday as a deity to work with you. Alright? So that's what we are doing over here. It will be better you be obedient unto Abba Yehovah in righteousness. That is eternal life. But where you are, in either way, you must be obedient. In either way. But when you are obedient unto him, that is judgment of abandonment. Alright? He have evil day and he have the wicked to walk on this evil day. Have good days, and the good angel will walk on those good days with the good. But with the wicked, dare not. It is dreadful. Alright now. Here I am again, Job chapter 12 verses 16. With him is strength and wisdom, and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Did you get that? With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Are you not afraid of this word? Job is saying something over here, that the one that is going to deceive you, it is Yahuwah's property. And you that is going to be deceived, you are Yahuwah's property. This is the part, the very ugly part, I must say, of Abba Yehovah. That is his dreadful. This is the part of his wrath. The judgment of abandonment. You say Sunday is your day. He abandons you and say, have it. You say Friday is your day. He abandons you. He say, have it. But there, when he now abandon you to Sunday deities and to Friday day deities, the Friday day is going to work with you. And Sunday, sun gas is also going to work with you. So let's get started. How did that go? Now listen. Revelation 17:17. For Yahuwah hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the works of Yahuwah has been fulfilled. Alright, Yahuwah is the one. We are unveiling this word called Demos. And the fourth alphabet, what did it go for? Obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. Alright, so whether you are talk, it doesn't really matter. You must obedient. You know, you are serving him now in a rebellious way, and there is a consequences for that. What did he say? He's talking about the beast and the 10 kingdom. The very one. They are all in this word called demon, which is the four-footed missed beast. The very one, you know, you watch for. Now, Isaiah is the one putting things in their heart just to fulfill his will, because his will, it is to wipe every unlawful birth children out of his land or his earth or his planet at the end of the 7,000. Muhammad is the last prophet. The dragon has 7 heads, like we said already in part 1, and the beast has 7 heads, and the 7-fold vengeance of whosoever that killeth king. There is also being found again in the house of Gentile. Originally, Cain is a Gentile. This hunger and this causes of 7-fold vengeance is right also again in the house of Cain. So that is why you must be obedient. Whosoever you are, it doesn't matter. But it will be very better for you to be obedient unto Abba Yehovah's voice in righteousness. When he now gave you to the judgment of abandonment, keep his son, Babylonian calendar. Alright, there is a demon that is responsible for that. And now he is putting words in those demons' heart to work with you. It is terrible. Now let us take a picture from how he is working with you with this worker demon. Let us get a clue. We have in every single matter, we have the background from this royal law. Let's get that site or that picture right now. This is what Christendom can never teach you. And this is what you can never hear from Islam. Because Christendom, they are whitewashed tomb, fully loaded with dead men are bones. They can never go into the root of the matter. Rather, they will be saying Jesus abolished all these things that is going to shape in your life to be in obedience, in righteousness unto Abba Yahweh. They said Jesus abolished it in order for you to live lawlessness, in order for you to get lost for all eternity. That was what Jesus said. He abolished all these things, all this wonderful law to put you in order. He abolished it. So therefore, you believe that voice, even though the criteria is heaven and earth pass away, even though you still see it, you believe that crap. Listen, now this is how Abba Yahweh is doing it. It is judgment of abandonment. When I look at you, keep it Babylonian, I say, oh no. I always say to myself, the will of Yahuwah has to prevail. What side are you? I'm in the side of Abba Yahuwah. As for me and my household, we will serve Yahuwah. And as for me and my household, we will serve Yahuwah. Choose these days whom you will serve. Oh, choose these days whom you will serve. Choose this day, whom you will serve. Oh, choose this day. It's a choice. Whom you will serve. And as for me and my household, we will serve Yahuwah. As for me and my household, we will serve Yahuwah. Is the nature of this segment. You are free to choose whom you will serve. But this is how Abba Yahweh is doing it, okay? Let's get that clue now. First King, chapter 22, I take it from 19 down to 23. And he said, this is how he's doing it. And he said, hear thou therefore the word of Yahuwah. I saw Yahuwah sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him, on his right hand and on his left. And Yahuwah said, who shall persuade Ahab? Ahab was a very wicked king. Right now, Abba Yahweh abandoned him already. Do what you like, no problem. And who will persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and the other said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahuwah and said, I will persuade him. And Yahuwah said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in his mouth, in the mouth of all his prophets. All right. And he said, thou shalt persuade him. This is Abba Yahweh talking now. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, Yahuwah hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets. And Yahuwah has spoken evil concerning thee. And when you keep reading, Ahab really goes to war and he died over there. This is how he's doing it. A lying spirit. You said Sunday. Have it. And you also said Friday is your rest. Therefore have it. Alright? And you said there is no Yahuwah. No problem. Keep living on. Until you will realize there is Yahuwah. By then it will be too late for you unbelievers. Listen now, this is how he's doing it. Let us get another commentary. The second witness is how he is doing it with you. Psalm 78:49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his hunger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. That is how he's doing it, evil angels. Sunday, January, nonsense. Sunday, Friday, Friday. Here I am again. Hear another word from Abba Yahuwah himself. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Hmm? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahuwah hath not done it? Alright? Can evil take place? The World Trade Center. And Yahuwah is not the one that is responsible. Let's get another one. Here I am. Yeshayahu Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. Okay, let me take it again. I from the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Yahuwah doeth all these things. Darkness, war, confusion. Say, Yahuwah are responsible. All right, now let's get another one. Let me just put some more for you. There's some place 54, Yeshayahu 54. I take now verse 16. Behold, I have created created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. Who is the waster? Who is the destroyer? Is Abaddon, the angel of death. He said he created them, to blow fire in the coal. Yes, let's get some more. Here I am, Exodus 12:23. For Yahuwah will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and and when he seeth the blood upon the little, and on the two side posts, Yahuwah will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you. Who is the destroyer? It is Abaddon, the angel of death. That is Abaddon, the destroyer. Like we already said, he created the waster. Waster, destroyer, spoiler. It is the name of the serpent. Okay, whenever you see waster, he's talking about him. Whenever you see destroyer, he is talking about him. Whenever you see spoiler, he is talking about this one deity, the father of all wickedness, called the dragon, the serpent. All right, the very one you watch for. Here I am again. 1 Samuel 16:14-15. But the spirit of Yahuwah departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahuwah troubled him. Whenever I see Christendom, eat grass, drink fuel, eat your weevil, eat snake, all these, they are useless and satanic miracle. I always remember this particular place. You see how evil spirit is troubling you. Pastor robbery from you to buy 4 private jets. Pastor taking from the poor to enrich their pocket. Yes, he has already sent evil spirits, to trouble you. And we see this evil spirit is really, that is your Jesus. Now 15. And Saul's servant said unto him, Behold now, an evil spirit from Yahuwah troubleth thee. Not from devil, no, from Yahuwah. Why? Because this is the judgment of abandonment. You want to play games on Abba Yahuwah. You want to play smartness on Abba Yahuwah. You want to play cleverness or whatever, or crooked on Abba Yahuwah. No. He will let you know, I also have wicked deities to walk with you on the evil day. All your days are evil, except you return back. Jesus said he abolished the royal law. You believe that crap? So have it. Islam. Allah said the royal law is corrupt. So have it. Here I am again, 1 Samuel 18:10. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from Yahuwah came upon Saul. And he prophesied. All right, you see, prophesy when the evil spirit also comes. He talks about prophecy. Exactly what we are seeing in the Christendom. Jesus, this and that. You're gonna have 50,000 tomorrow, 100 million. Give and it shall be given. Total nonsense. As if they are God. Your God is a magician anyway. Don't work hard and be planting seed over there. Don't go and work and said it's going to return back to you in a very magic and demonic way. Okay, don't go and work. Sow seed. Nonsense. Any hand. And this is their useless prayer. I'm always seeing that from this David Oyedipo and this wizard Adeboye. Any hand that type amen, you are going to receive a surprise called magician. That's what we are looking into now. Here I am again, 1 Samuel 19:9. And the evil spirit from Yahuwah was upon Saul as he sat in his house. Alright? An evil spirit. I'm just letting you know that, oh my father, it will be better for you. You are obedient in righteousness. When Abba Yahuwah abandoned you to the judgment of abandonment. This is what is going on in the Christian because he abandoned them already. And this is what is going on in Islam because he abandoned them already. So let's get some confirmation from the New Testament so that you shouldn't be saying, oh, Jesus should not also come to spoil this message in your heart and say, don't mind her. That is the Old Testament. You know, I have abolished it. Now let's see the New Testament, except you also want to tell me you also abolished. They say, you know, Jesus is crazy. He's a confucianist. He don't even know what he wants. So here I am, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. You can take it from 1 to 12, but I'm taking it from 9 to 12. Even him, whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power, not some power, all authority, with all power. From Abba Yahuwah, not from Allah Kobaro, not from Allah, excuse me, Allah is not Kobaro, okay? Not from Allah, because this is the last kingdom. I take it again. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth that they might be saved. And for this cause, listen now, and 11, and for this cause Yahuwah shall send them strong delusion. Strong what? Not soft one, not light one, not easy one to perceive, a very strong one. And not from Allah, and not from Jesus, and not from Semper, but from Yahuwah. Evil spirit from Yahuwah. That day, why did Abba Yahuwah send it? Listen now. Why did he send you now this strong delusion? Listen now. That they should believe a lie. That they should believe a lie. That they all might be damned. Damnation is knocking at the door. Who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Oh, I weep for you. Christendom, Islam, I think unbeliever is going to be very, very simple. The most difficult one, it is the Christendom and the Islam. Who said that they are flying away? Who said that they are the divine? Who said that their eternal home is heaven? That is a lie. You believe a lie. You're going out of the royal law. It is a pure lie. Let's proceed. Here I am, Acts of Apostles 7. I take it from 41. And they made a calf in those days and offered sacrifice unto the idol. Exactly, Jesus is idol, Allah is idol. The one you sacrifice to on Freak Day and on your Sunday Sangas, the day of sun. And rejoice in the works of their own hands. You celebrate a Sunday, rejoicing. Then listen now. 42. Then Yahuwah turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven, as it is written in the book of the prophets. O ye house of Yisrael, because you are Islam, or what they call the Christendom, you are all house of Yisrael. Why? From Father Abraham. That is the house of Yisrael, the patriarchs. Have ye offer? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. Here I am. This is the few I could listed. Okay, we have thanks of it, but I just bring out this few so that you know what you are engaging your soul with. Judges of the North 23 to 24. Then sent Yahuwah an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem. And the men of Shechem death, death treacherously with Abimelech. Then that the cruelty done to the 70 sons of Jerubbaal might come, and their blood be laid upon Abimelech their brother, which slew them, and upon the men of Shechem, which aided him in the killing of his brethren. Abba Yawana sent evil spirits, for them to be slay one another among them. That is what is about to happen. Now, Islam is evil spirits, okay? If you don't convert, obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. Because they are the seventh kingdom, the very last kingdom, and they say Muhammad is the last prophet. I agreed. Pam, no dragging at all. Judges 10, I take it from 30. Here is the reason why. Abba Yahweh is speaking. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. In this great tribulation, Israel is not going to deliver you, okay? Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Cry to Jesus. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. That is what is about to come now. It is disastrous. You're going to cry to Jesus, okay? For safety. And see if Jesus will be able to do that. Because Abba Yahuwah, he removed his hand already. He handed you to the one you love. And let's see what is going to happen. Obedient unto Abba Yahuwah's voice. It is disastrous. Now, Numbers 14, you can take it from 23 to 28, but I'm just reading only the 29, excuse me. I'm taking the 28. I'll say unto them, as surely as I live, saith Yahuwah, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you. That is judgment of abandonment. You said Sunday is the day, have it. Okay, no confusion, no dragging. You said Friday is the day, okay, have it. You unbeliever, you said there is no Yahuwah, fine, no problem. I'm okay, I'm very, very okay by that. That is judgment of abandonment. It is terrible. Now let's see the job. How this anti-Mashiach, this beast, is going to work with the voice of Abba Yahuwah. Let's see the job Abba Yahuwah gave to them to walk in your midst in this, in this 7 years or 3.5 years great tribulation. Let's see how they are going to do it. The evil spirit. So here I am in the book of Anuka, chapter 15. So I read, and the book of Jude, make references to the book of Anuka. So I take it from verses 8. If you have, you can read all chapter 15, okay? I'm taking it from verses 8 now. The assignment Abba Yahuwah gave to them to walk on earth. It is disastrous. I read. And now the giants who proceeded from the spirits and flesh shall be called evil spirits upon the earth. And on the earth shall be their dwelling. Evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies, because they are born from men and from the holy watchers is their beginning and primary origin. They shall be evil spirit on earth, and evil spirit shall they be called. He keep repeating it. Now I go to 11. That is their name. We unveil it already in part 1, but their mission, that is what I want to unveil to you now. And the spirits of the giants, this is the mission Abba Yahuwah gave unto them here on earth, because they are right here. And the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress, destroy, attack, do battle, and work destruction on the earth, and cause trouble. They take no food, but nevertheless hunger and thirst, and cause confusion, offense. And this spirit shall rise up against the children of men and against the women, because they have proceeded from them. This is their assignment. All right. You don't want to convert to Islam? If you don't want to, you don't want your head to be chopped off, therefore, this is the final goal of the whole world. Allah Kubaro people. Allah is not Kobara in this case because Abba Yewa say is the one doing it. These people, these people. All right now. So now we are done, with the fourth alphabet of this waka dim. All right, we just established the letter O. So right now we are proceeding to the fifth letter, which is simply called N. And what did the N go for? Another disaster. That is why I said this word demon is fully loaded with the wickedness, with all wickedness of the wicked ones. All right. Everything is evil, demons. That is why it's being called demons. It is six deities, joining forces together, to destroy humanity. And Abba Yewana gave you just one way out. If you don't want to be in their circle of destruction, run out of there, come out of her, my people. So you won't be a partaker of her plagues, all right? But if you say no, you are not going to come out of her, no problem. Keep riding with them. Now the fifth letter, what did it go for? Is simply called N, isn't it? What did it go for? Nations, natural disaster. Okay, nations, natural disaster. We see already from the fourth letter, the assignment Abba Yehovah gave unto them. It is Abba Yehovah all together in all. Because you say you want to break his heart. What do you want? What did you want from Abba Yehovah? He gave you all things, everything that he had. His only begotten son. In return, you turn your back on him. There is a place he has already reserved to punish such one that turned their back on him, which is simply called the link of fire. No, right now, let us unveil the mystery of the fifth letter. A nation's natural disaster, such as flood, earthquake, a fire, hunger, hurricanes, hurricane, food poisoning, etc. Yes, that is natural. Nation's natural disaster. This thing is in everywhere. Food poisoning, air contamination, water poisoning. We will come into that, okay? Okay, now, due to biblical terminology, water go for three ways. Number one, it go for Holy Spirit. And number two, it goes for the word of Yehovah. And number three, it goes for people, like in the days of Noah. Okay, that is the nation's natural, nation's natural disaster. Water come from the heavens, from the cloud. So we want to reveal is that water. This water, due to biblical terminology, goes for three things. But in this case, I'm going to take it for people, because Abba Yehovah did these people already. It goes for people, all right? Not for the word of Yehovah, not for the Holy Spirit or the Ruach HaKodesh, but for people. Revelation 17:1. Let's prove that. Water go for people. Now listen, I read. And there came one of the seven angels which heard the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right. Now we'll go to 15 to unveil what that water actually was. If it is just normal water or what. Now verse 15, here I am. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So you got it, isn't it? It's very clear. All right, and that is wired. So right now, Messiah gave a criteria of his second coming. All right. So what is the fifth alphabet of this word called demons? N. And what did it go for? Nations, natural disaster. It is ugly. It is ugly and it is terrible. Masekaiba Karakabo say Masendaiba ye Karakaba ye Karakaba ye Karakaba Karakaba ye Karakaba Masendaiba Karake bose, busendelei. Karake bose, masara yahyo. Karake bose Yahuwah, karake bose Yahuwah. Karake boy. So right now, we unveil what is water already. So in this case, ISIS is the water, Boko Haram, Fulani X-Men, Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, all these occults fighting for one word or other. The Sharia law will come more into that. So they are the water. Abayawa destined them already. And this is the 5th letter of this word called what? Demon. Nation's natural disaster. All right now. So they are Yahuwah's servants. Did you get that? All these occult people I just called ISIS Islam, they are Yahuwah's servants. Did you get that? All right, now let's prove it. They are Yahuwah's servants. Yahuwah made them so to walk, to revoke. We have been proving it. Let us go, more deeper. Or let's get deep. Now here we are, Yeshayahu, 45. Listen now. Thus saith Yahuwah to his anointed, to Cyrus. This is mind-boggling. Cyrus was an idol worshipper. Even before Cyrus was being born, Yahuwah named, him Cyrus. Listen, I take it again. Thus saith Yahuwah to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him, and I will loose the loins of kings, to open before him, the two lift gates, and the gates shall not be shut. I will go before thee and make the crooked place straight. Okay, let me just keep going on. 3 now. And I will give thee the treasure of darkness. He is speaking to a pagan king. A hidden and hiding riches of the secret place, that thou mayest know that I, Yahuwah, which called thee by thy name, I am Yahuwah of Yisrael, for Yaakov my servant's sake, and Yisrael my elect. I have called thee by thy name. I have summoned thee, though, listen now, though thou hast not known me. I am Yahuwah, and there is no X. There is no other beside me. I get thee, though thou hast not known me. He repeated it again. And Cyrus is a pagan king. Let's prove that, and we will see the authority of Cyrus. This is mind-boggling. Now here I am, Yeshayahu 44, Isaiah 44:28. Let's see now, who is Cyrus? Cyrus, anointed one from what? Yahuwah. Oh yes, it is judgment of abandonment. I take it now, 44:28. Thus saith, that saith of Cyrus, he is my shepherd. Yahuwah said he anointed him, and he is also his shepherd, and shall perform all my pleasure. I take it again. That saith of Cyrus, he is my shepherd, and shall perform all my pleasure. Even saying, to Jerusalem thou shalt be built, and to the temple that foundation shall be laid. Cyrus was a king of Babylon or Persia. That's what we want to see now. Who is the authority of Persia king? It is Demon. Here I am, Ezra chapter 1. I take it from verses 1 to 8. I'm not going to read all 8 verses, but I'm going to be jumping over. Alright? So we are unveiling who is Cyrus. Yahuwah said is his shepherd, and he is his anointed one. So let's see who is Cyrus. I take verse 1 now. Now in the 1st year of Cyrus, king of Persia, you get that the word of Yahuwah by the mouth of Yirmiyahu might be fulfilled. Yahuwah stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in a writing as saying, Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, the Adonai Yahuwah the Yahuwah Elohim of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth. He is a demonic man, he is a paganism man, but here is confirming the word of Abba Yahuwah. And he hath charged me to build him an house at Jerusalem, which is in Judea. Now I'm going to take from 7 now. Also Cyrus the king brought forth vessels of the house of Yahuwah, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and had put them in the house of his gods. This is the gods of Babylon, or the king of Babylon, normally worship. Now even those did Cyrus, king of Persia, bring forth. So we see, let's see now who is the authority of Cyrus, the king of Persia. Here I am, Daniel 10, I take it from 12 to 13. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel. Or should I take it from, no, you understand, or you can read it all. 12. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day thou didst set thy heart to understand, and to chasten thyself before Yahuwah. Thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Do you see? The authority of the kings of Persia is a demon up there. These are the demons we are unveiling. That is the 4 dead creatures. They are the authority of the king of Persia. When you go to Daniel 2, you are going to find it. Yeah, this is the image. And this image, it is the 4 living creature. But these are the dead one now, okay? Because all of them fell from glory. We will come into that more, like I promised. So this was the authority of Cyrus. This image. When you go to Daniel 2, is an image, When you go to, it's the same vision, but in different dimension. When you go to Daniel 7, is the 4 beasts. When you go to Daniel 8, is the 4 angels. It's coming in different ways. And that was the authority of Cyrus. Alright? Yet Abba called him that he is his anointed one, that he is his shepherd, that he needs to do this for me. You see, it is disastrous. Let's see. In another form, the authority of Pharaoh. They are all demons, okay? Ezekiel 29 verses 3. Speak and say, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon. Who is the dragon? He is the serpent. He is the Leviathan. He is the waster, he is the destroyer. So this is Pharaoh's authority. And we see the authority of the king of Persia. What are we saying? ISIS, Boko Haram, all these terrorists, all these whatever one word fighter, Sharia law, they are Abba Yahuwah's, servant, anointed servant. Here I am again, Ezekiel 28, 11 to 19. You can read it all. I'm proving something over here. So when you know who is the authority, it will be very much easier for you to put your house in order. Okay? I read, moreover, the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, thou slept up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. We know, okay, thou hast been in Eden, the garden of Yahuwah. Every precious stone was thy covering. The sardius, the topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, and the onyx, and the jasper, and the sapphire, and the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold, the workmanship of thy tabernacle, and of the pipe was prepared indeed in the day thou hast, been created. We know King of Tyrus, we are never in no Eden's garden. And we know Adam and Kawa, we are never be covered with all this precious stuff. That we are naked, the royal law said. Okay? Bereshit chapter 2. Who was the authority of the king of Tyrus? It was, aka Jesus. Devil himself, aka Jesus today, is the covering, is the one. That was the authority of the king of Tyrus. We see who is the authority. Okay, Abba Yehovah was speaking direct to the hiding or to the man behind that person. ISIS, they are Yahuwah's servants, doing Yahuwah's battle in these last days. No Allah Kobar in this matter. It is a strong delusion from Abba Yehovah. Okay, why? Because you turn your back on him. Therefore, you say Sunday, you say Friday, Sun, day, no Yehovah. Have it. Okay. Now, Second Chronicles 36, you can read that about this Cyrus and all this. We are also going to see Nebuchadnezzar. Abba Yehovah also call him my servant. You know that one. Jeremiah 25:27. And 2 Kings 17, verses 6. Okay. So let's do something about that before we proceed now to the last very, mysteries. Masekeba karakabosei Masekeba Yahuwah karakabaye karakabosei karakabo. Fear Yahuwah. Him alone you need to fear. Okay? Don't fear the one that can kill the body. After they can do nothing. But rather fear him that have the power and the authority to destroy both the soul and the spirit and cast them into the lake of fire. That is the one Messiah asks you to fear. You play games with Yehovah? Listen now. Here we are. What are we doing over here? What is the fifth alphabet of this word called demon? And nations natural disaster. From Abba Yehovah again. Alright? Why? Because you're neglecting. He gave you all that he have, and yet you said in return you're gonna backstab him. Therefore, have the one you choose to be your deity. Right now, ISIS, Boko Haram, they are doing the battle of Abba Yehovah. They are Abba Yehovah anointed servant. That is where the matter now become irrevocable. That is where the matter now becomes so disastrous. Your enemy that is coming after you is being sent by Yehovah himself. Oh, it is disastrous. Horrible situation. Here I am. Jeremiah 25, I take it from 8. Therefore, thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, because ye have not heard my words, behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, saith Yahuwah, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant. Did you get that? Should I take it? And Nebuchadnezzar, the king of what? Babylon, my servant. Who was this authority? It was the four dead creature. We saw the image already. My servant. And we bring them against this land. And we bring them against this land and against the inhabitants thereof, and among us all the nations around about, and we utterly destroy them and make them an astonishment and hissing and perpetual desolation. Listen now. And this whole land shall be desolate, and I just yes, so yeah, for 70, that is captivity. There's a place, any country that will not serve him. All right, I proved that already. I think that should be in 27. Let's go over there. Yes, 27. I take it now. Verses 2, or you can take it from 1. Thus saith Yahweh to me, make thee bands and yokes, and put them upon thy neck, and send them to the king of Edom, and to the king of Moab, and to the king of Amorite, and to the king of Tyrus, and to the king of Zidon, and by the hands of the messenger which come to Jerusalem unto Zedekiah, king of Yehudah, and commanded them to say, to say unto their masters, thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, and Elohim of Israel, thus shall ye say unto your master, I have made the earth and the man and the beasts that are upon the ground, and by the great power, and by my great power, and by my outstretched hand, and I have given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me. Listen now, to who did he give it to? And now have I given all these lands into the hands of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant. Did you hear that? And the beasts of the field have I given him also to serve him, and all nations shall serve him, and his sons, and his sons, and his sons, and his sons' sons, until the very time of his land come, and the many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of him. And it shall come to pass that the nation and kingdom which will not serve the same Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, that will not put their neck under the yoke of the king of Babylon, that nation will I punish, saith Yahuwah, with the sword, and with famine, and with the pestilence, until I have consumed them by his hand. By his hand, the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. There will get a sword, and there will get the famine, there will get a pestilence. That is I says, people. Therefore hearken not ye to your prophets. That is lying to you. You want to fly to the sky? Is a lie. Jesus fly you nowhere. Alright? Nor to your diviners, nor to your dreamers, nor to your enchanters, nor to your sorceries, which speak unto you, saying, ye shall not serve the king of Babylon. You will not convert to Islam. You you are going to fly into what? Into the sky. Jesus will fly you into the sky. Really? I bet you what says a lie. Put your house in order. That is the nature of this segment. How will you know if you don't, if you the only way for you to escape Islam, not to serve them, it is to repent and return back to Abba Yehovah. Alright? That is the nature of this segment, to repent. But if you said no, you are going to serve them. Alright? You not fly into the sky. That is a pure lie. Now 10. For the prophecies, for they prophesy a lie unto you. No fly into the sky, okay? No rapture for the Christian. That is a pure lie. Pig, where are you rapturing to? No rapture. Either you repent and enter into the ark of the Noah, or you will serve the king of Babylon, the ISIS, which is the Allah again. For they prophesy a lie unto you, to remove you far from your land. Yeah, they are far removed you already from the truth. You are in the land of lies, and that I should drive you out, and ye shall perish. But the nation that bring their neck under the yoke of the king of Babylon and serve him, those will I let remain to you in their own, still in their own land, saith Yahuwah, and they shall till it and dwell therein. Okay, until the time of Nebuchadnezzar. When you keep reading, you will see, say, until the assignment of Nebuchadnezzar is over, he himself will destroy Nebuchadnezzar. All right. So this is the nature. For you to put your house in, it's terrible. It's not funny. But what will I do? What can I do? People, when I look at this, people say they are going to fly into the sky. Really? Jesus is going to rapture you? Really? You're going to fly away from the anti-Messiah? Really? That is not true. That is a pure lie. Nobody's going to heaven. Neither us. We are not going to know heaven. Rather, we will enter the ark of Noah, becoming Yahushua, as it is like the days of Noah. Where did you see that the ark of Noah fly into the sky? No, we were here on earth being preserved by the power of his mercy. That is the ark. How are you going to build that ark? It's for you to return back to the real thing. Then Abba Yahweh will begin to communicate with you, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, is the ark. In his presence, we won't be touched, okay? Not fly into the sky. You want to run away, they said they will remain there in heaven for 7 years. What a dreamer. What a liars. The total crazy. Eh? Now, this is the prophecy the true Messiah gave, not Jesus, and Jesus spoke. We have been saying that. Genesis 6 and 7. Go and read it. That is the destruction that is about to come now. Then re-echoes it. Luke 17, 26 to 30. Matthew 24. Okay. Genesis 19, 1 to 29. Okay. So let's read something over there. Not all, of course. So here I am. Luke 17, 26 to 30. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drink, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drink, they bought, they sold, they plant, they build. That this is divine business. If you don't see this business going on in the Christendom, selling everything. Oh yeah, handkerchief, water, sticker, music. They said they used to worship. Message. They said that it is divine business going on. We see it in the days of Noah. Divine business, powerful business. Buying 4 private jets. You don't see 4 private jets for one. David Oyedipo that is going to crush in it. You don't see all of it. It is competition now. Great business is going on. 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. This is the criteria, people. Now, in the days of Lot, how many people were saved? It was city to city judgment. Only 3 people came out from Sodom and Gomorrah, like Nigeria and Ghana. Only 3 people were saved. Okay, now the days of Noah, it was the judgment of the whole world. And how many people came out? Only 8 people. All right? Everyone were destroyed. So this is the judgment of his coming. The sign, of his coming. Fire and water. ISIS, Boko Haram. They are YAHUAH'S servants. Alright? Doing his job powerfully. Here I am, Ecclesiastic 1 verses 9. The things that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done, is that which shall be done. And there is no new things under the sun. There's nothing new. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. Alright? For there is nothing new. Exactly how it took place in those days is history. That is, history will repeat himself again. Okay? So there is nothing new. Abba Yahweh did it those days. And this day is repeating that act. Nebuchadnezzar said, he is my servant. Alright? And who against Cyrus, he said, he is my anointed servant. Anointed. Even when that one wasn't even yet, being conceived. Abba Yahweh name him that name. Cyrus is going to build. Yes. And the Exodus 12, I read it before. He's sending back again destroyer. Okay? Which is the very Abaddon. And when you take it now from there down to 29, 23, Exodus 12 or Shemot 12, from 23 way down to 29, you're going to see he really sent and destroyed the firstborn of Israel. Abaddon is the Allah. Abaddon is the serpent. Abaddon simply means the angel of destroyer, the angel of death. In Genesis 3, he is the serpent, he is the Allah, he is the Islam, the author of Islam, is the red dragon, is about to be soaked now again with blood. We see that in Revelation 12. He was being soaked. He said red dragon is about to, is really going to be soaked in blood. Already went away. Who did he slaughter? He slaughtered every firstborn of his worshipper. We see already from Ezekiel 29 verses 3. He said, Pharaoh, I'm against you, that the great dragon. And dragon is a name for Abaddon, is a name for serpent. He has a lot, is a waster, is a destroyer, is a spoiler. We see himself now also went that night and slaughtered all his worshipper firstborn. He destroyed their crops. He slaughtered them all. Alright? With his own hand, the people that is worshiping, he killed all their firstborn. Yes. Abba Yahweh said, I will walk with you. Exactly that very word I hear from you. That's what I'm going to use to, to walk with you. You said Jesus is your, Savior. Have it. And we are going to see how true is that. Allah is a Muhammad or whatever, Mahdi is a Messiah. Have it. And we are going to see how true is that. Alright? Bring me into your holies of holies. Take me now into your mercy seat, your holies of holies. Rekes karababahi, rekes karabababa, skarababayo, rekes karababaya yo. Here, Rekes karababa, yes, karabayo. Now we proceed to the very sixth alphabet, the very last alphabet. Family, just go and listen to part 1. Because 3 alphabet is already being established over there. And we also got the last 3 over here. And we will not go for the, 2 key points we have. We are about to be done. Now, the 6th letter, what did they go for? It is X, Demos. There are so many. Shandayaba. So what is the X go for? The very last alphabet is simply go for seraphims. These seraphims I'm talking about here, they are fallen one, okay? Of course, that is what we are unveiling. You can see holy seraphims in Demos, okay? X is simply go for seraphims, a seed, and first Sharia law. That is the final, that is the end. That is the end of this word called Demos. Seraphims, a seed, and first Sharia law. By the authority of their 7 head and their 7 crown. Okay, so right now we'll go to foundational scripture, Revelation 30:15-18. Seraphims and first seraphim seed and first Sharia law. Convert to Islam, or you just get your head being chopped off. Okay. Now, if you go and listen to part 1, you are going to see this is our foundational scripture, Revelation 30. We'll see how the wound there, the wound in the head of the beast, got healed. Okay, we'll see how he reversed it. Okay, not whatever. It is Messiah crushing his head on the cross, the works of the cross. And how he got healed, it is he biting the feet of Messiah. And what does that represent today? It is reversing and, reversing the authority of Abba Yahuwah. All right. Messiah crushed his head right on the cross. What happened? He got the family of Yahuwah out of his, rulership. That is the power of salvation. Okay. Everyone return back to the real thing, to the royal law. And stop being Babylonian. Now, how did he do it again? He said he will buy this hill. How did he do? As soon as Messiah ascended, even still in the 1st century, he's sneaking already. Bring it back now, Babylonian. Because when Yahushua was resurrected, that is the works of the cross, this dragon looks a lot. That was the wound in his head. He lost a lot of people from his kingdom. There was no more worshiper. His kingdom was be empty. Now return back to the life of Abba Yahuwah once had for us. Still in the 1st century, Messiah ascend. When you go to Revelation, all those Revelation, it was still in the 1st century. And we'll see that problem comes already. We see that dragon sneaking already. And bringing in again Babylon. That is how he got healed. Returning now again the whole world back to himself. The whole world is bowing down to him again. The one he once lost. By the wound of the cross, he once lost the worship of the whole world. But as soon as Messiah ascended, through his children again, the Catholicism, the Babylonian, and they all sneaking again, these fallen deities. This was how he got healed. And the whole world returned back to him again in worship and thanksgiving and bowing again, kissing the feet of dragon again. This was how he got healed. not World War One, World War Two, World War Three. No, that is not at all. So right now here is the foundational scripture. I take now 15 to 18. This is the last verses to use to establish the last part as well. And we'll see that there are 7 heads is the 7,000 years. When you go to part 1, you're going to understand it, because I can't keep repeating one statement, okay? For the sake of time, just go and listen to part 1 in order for you to understand what we are doing over here. And I take it now from verses 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. We are dealing with the first and second beast. The first beast, that river over there, he said the first big beast came out from the sea. And we know, as we established already, that water normally in biblical terminology goes for 3 things. And that water he came out for the wounded one, that is the Christendom. It represents them. And the second beast is Islam. Come, I used to believe this crap and this nonsense and say the second beast is the first prophet, which is going to be the Catholicism. That is not true. That isn't true. Catholicism, the papacy of the Christendom, he himself is going to convert to Islam, because the system of the papacy don't go with that of Islam. It is what papacy believe that Messiah is the son of the Most High. He died, he was buried and resurrected. Papacy believe that he's almighty. And this is an abomination to Islam. So the belief of papacy, Christendom papacy, it don't go with that of Islam. He himself is going to convert. He's nobody. When these people take the Sharia law, when it's being released, I bet YAHUAH done it already, okay? Papacy himself is going to be converted to Islam, or else he will just get his head being chopped off, because he can never go well with Islam. Papacy cannot say it's true. Why you are still Catholicism? Why you also convert to Islam? You don't have no office over there. Now you are a convert and a second-class citizen. You won't be recognized as, no, because your former office was an abomination unto Allah. So you are going to be nobody. Papacy, when he converted or Christian popery, is going to be as nobody, a second-class citizen, also paying his whole jizya. Alright, so I used to believe that second beast is the first prophet. That is not true. That is Mahdi. The first beast, it is Jesus. Anyway, Jesus and Mahdi, they are one, as we established already. They are covering angels. Jesus is a covering cherubims, like unto Messiah. We will unveil in more details in part 1. Okay, the system of the Christendom is ended. That is the sea he came out from. Now proceeding now to that of Islam. Then now he is now going to reveal himself to the world as Mahdi. Is still the same one person, because even in the heavenlies, all angels don't play just one part. They have different offices playing. We can also see that glory also in the prophets. You know, they have the anointing to teach, to preach, to give the word. This 5-fold ministry is also be found in some of the apostles. It says some 5 talents was be given. So sometimes you can operate in 5 offices. Alright? Powerfully. The same thing, the same with the angels. And of course, we get that characteristics from the angels. We are working for YAHUAH. So the papacy is going to be converted. When papacy or popery of the Christian are being converted, he's going to be a second-class citizen, also be paying, his own jizya. He won't be recognized as one high authority. No, your authority now, it will be completely, forgotten, because that system doesn't go with Islam. So you can be kissing Quran over there, is not important. Still, you are going to convert to Quran, or else you get your head chopped off. And when you convert to Islam, that your nonsense belief is done away with. Now you are going to be worshiping on Friday, okay? And be shouting Allah Kubaru, maybe somehow. Of course, you are still unclear also, because you won't be allowed to come into the mosque, because you are a second citizen, a second class. Okay? So papacy is not qualified, and is a pure lie. Is one person doing all this nonsense? Jesus is one person. Jesus is Mahdi. Mahdi is Jesus, okay? Is the first beast. He is still also the second beast. He's operating in 2 different dimensions. He operates as Jesus in Christendom. Now he's going to operate as Mahdi in the Islam. I don't buy this rubbish, I don't buy that nonsense, Jesus. When the quotation is being released from the Bible, you are going to see that crap over there. I don't buy it. I rebuke that nonsense. So now we keep reading. I take it again. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That is the Sharia law. If you don't convert it, refuse to convert to Islam, your head will be chopped off. Okay? And when you converted, that is eternal damnation. That is the eternal link of fire. Okay? The first beast, he said the second one is going to give the authority, or is going to give power to the first beast, the image to be worshipped. Of course, is one person doing it. Okay? That we know already. Now 16. And it causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. That is the mark of the beast. Let me see if I can get a commentary. If I jot down any commentary over this. Alright, we take it normal. So there is no commentary. But when you go to Bereshit 4, Abba Yehovah gave the mark of the beast to Cain. And that is the mark on his forehead. Whosoever that slayeth Cain, sevenfold vengeance. And Islam is the seventh and the last kingdom, which is represent the 7,000 years for this whole drama to be over. Now 17. And that no man might buy. Okay, yes, of course I get it. I got a commentary. You see, over this very place, let's comment. Both rich and poor, free and banned. Who is free? Is the people of the book. This is the 2/3 that needs to die in Babylon. As prophesied Zechariah, 1/3 is coming back to the Holy Land, but 2/3 is going away. It said free and banned. The banned, is children of the serpent. Okay, to receive that mark. So if you refuse it, then you get your head chopped off. Now 17. At that end, that no man, might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Mystery Babylon. When you go to Revelation 17, the mother of Harlot, what was the name on her head? They said is a mystery. Jesus in the Christian, this is the mark of the beast, is a mystery. But Jesus now in Islam is not a mystery, okay? He's going to come out just the way he is. Blood-sucking demon, liars. Now it's in here is a wisdom like him that hath understanding kept the number of the beast, for it is the number of men, a name man invented, okay? And its number is 600, okay? 6. That is 66, okay? So right now, we know already. Don't be expecting mark 666 on somebody's head. It is authority and it is a system. It is a system of rejecting the life of Abba Yehovah and pick it up now, the life of the dragon, which is death. Okay? Jesus is a dead angel. You pick it up from them because they fell already. They must witness what is death. Alright? That is what they are bringing you into, to believe their system, their wicked system. That can't know for life. This Jesus is the mark of the beast. Because the letter J that gave you Jesus is not yet 400 years old. This is where the magic art came in. That way, in every quotation, you're going to find this crap over the Jesus. Letter J that gave you Jesus is the year 400. Okay? And this quotation is more than 2,000 years ago. Check it out. Letter J that gave you Jesus is in year 400. But this quotation is over 2,000 years ago. So you should have known they removed the real name and insert now this mark of the beast to keep deceiving you. I'm not praising this crap. Even this Mahadi, for you to know how powerful Abba Yehovah has already ordained in. When you go to Revelation now, I think I'm going to read some parts. Alright, I read it in part 1. You can read it also. When you go to Revelation now, you are going to see all his characteristics over there, okay? You are going to see how powerful Abba Yehovah has made him to be. In Revelation 11, you are going to see he even killed the 2 witnesses. He killed them. Should we read that? I think it will be better we do that. He killed them. So for you to know, these people, they are not playing no games, okay? They are not just playing no games. Listen now, when their job was over, Revelation now, 11. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay. And this battle is going to take place in Jerusalem. And there was giving me a red like unto a rod. And the angel stood, saying, Rise and make sure the temple of Yahuwah and the altar and them. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that. 3 now. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses. Yeah. Mahadi is going to kill these 2 witnesses, okay? And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, that is Eliyahu and Anuka. The one you call Enoch and Elijah. Yes. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,203 days. Okay? Clothed in sackcloth. A cloth, okay. There are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before Yahuwah of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, while doing their ministry, this is what is going to come out. Fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them into blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues, as often as they will. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth. When you go to Revelation, now you are going to see when this beast came out from the bottomless pit. The beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. This is how powerful Mahdi is. This is how powerful Mahdi is. And they and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Okay, where also our Adonai was, being crucified. Okay, so if you keep reading, I'm gonna see it. So this is how powerful Abba Yahuwah has already designed these people to be the Islam. Their Messiah is gonna kill these 2 a powerful witness, because Anuk did not die. He need to test that. And Eliyahu as well. Moshe died. Moshe died. Well, we are suspecting either Anuk. I think it's going to be Anuk, okay? Yeah, both of them. They are coming back. After finish their job. For you to see how powerful. Not that I'm praising that crap, but it is. When I'm talking about powerful, I'm talking about Yahuwah. This is how powerful He has made them to be. Not to work destruction here on earth. Now you can also read Daniel. Chapter 11, 36, way down to 45. All the countries, they are going, only 3 countries was being reserved over there. They are going to visit every country. And Abba Yahuwah is the one doing it, okay? So that's why I keep referring unto Abba Yahuwah. Out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony shall be established, just as Quran says, the royal law saith. So right now we are going to go into Quran, the battle of the last days. Okay? So, yes, Deuteronomy 19:15, Matthew 18:16. So let's get Quran as the 3rd witnesses to this confirmation. Now listen, before we start reading Quran, John 62, what did he say? They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh, that whosoever killeth you would think that he doeth service unto Abba Yahuwah. It is true. Yes, it is service unto Abba Yahuwah. When they kill, they will be shouting, Allah Kobaru. Allah is not Kobaru in this matter. Okay? Alright, now, here we go. Here I am in Quran, chapter 2, verses 191 through 193. Okay, I read. And kill them wherever you found them, and turn them out from where, out from where they have turned you out. Okay. Yes. Kill them wherever you found. That is where I just want to establish. Then we proceed now to another Quran. Quran 2, again, 216. Fighting is prescribed for you, and ye dislike it. But it is possible for ye. Okay. It said fighting is described for you to do it, but you shouldn't dislike it, okay? That is the lukewarm Christian. They don't want to, the lukewarm Muslim who don't want to fight. Okay? Okay, now Quran 3:56. As to those who reject faith, I will punish them. Allah says if you don't fight, He's going to punish you. If you don't fight the unbeliever, therefore you will get punished. Quran again 3:151. Soon shall we cast terror into the hearts of unbelievers, for they only okay, it's okay. It says soon this is going to happen. Okay, very soon they are going to do it now. Now Quran 4:74. Let those fight in the way of Allah and let me take it again. Let those fight in the way of Allah who sell the life of the life of this world. Yeah, who sell the life of that is to you, to them, you and me, Christendom, you are unbeliever. Okay, therefore Sharia law is on your way coming, on our way coming. That's why I'm building my ark. I'm building my ark. Quran 4:76. Those who believe fight in the cause of Allah. Okay, so they have been fighting you. It is desire. He said wherever you find them, just cut off their head. Quran 4:89. But they wish that ye should reject faith. Okay, that is the lukewarm Christian. Lukewarm Islam, a Muslim that don't want to fight. Okay, so with that, it said people is persuaded not to do it, but Allah is going to punish you for that if you don't fight the unbelievers. Quran 5:33. The punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive to make mischief in the land is only this, that they should be murdered or crucified, or that they, okay. Because like to them now, you and me, we are striving against Allah. But the punishment of anyone who strives against Allah and His Messenger, the Islam, is to get you murdered, or crucify you, or set you ablaze. They are all here. Quran 9:29, or Surah 9, whatever. It's not important. Fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last days, nor hold that forbidden which hath been forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, nor acknowledge the religion of truth. The religion of truth over here, it is Islam, okay? Even if they are of the people of the book, people of the book is the Christian, and, the Yahudim and Christian, we carry the Bible. He said you should fight her, since you do not believe the religion of truth, which is Islam. Play games. Jesus want to fly you into the sky. Now, Quran Surah 9:30, Ari. And the Jewish and the Yahudi, or Jew, let me take it the way they're writing. And the Jewish say, Ezra is the son of Allah. And the Christians say, Messiah is the son of Allah. These are the words of their mouth. They imitate the saying of those who are disbelieved before. May Allah destroy them. Okay? For how they are turned away. Say Allah is going to destroy you because you believe that, Messiah is the son of the Most High. With that, Allah, that is the reason why Sharia law is coming. Because it's a lie. Allah don't have a son, and you say He does. May Allah destroy you for saying that. That is their offense. Now, Quran Surah 9:14. Fight against them so that Allah will punish them by your hands and disgrace them and give you victory over them and heal the beast of a and heal the beast of a believing people. Okay, So by punishing you or by Allah destroying you, Islam said they are going to be, their breast will be healed because they are the believer over there. Is their book. Quran, Surah 9, verses 73. I read, "O Prophet, strive hard against the unbelievers and the hypocrites, and be unyielding to them, and their abode is hell, and evil is the destination. Evil is their destination." All right. So you should strive against us because we don't believe this crap Quran. Now again, Quran, Surah 988. "But the messenger and those who believe with him strive and fight with their wealth, okay, and the person for them are," all right. Now, what is he talking about here? The big man, even though you don't go to war, your money can go for war. That is when this ISIS, being released now against humanity to convert the whole world to Islam. So the rich man of Islam, a Muslim man, is going to be supporting them, using his money. He's not going for war, but his money is going to be going for war, helping, and supporting them. Strength. Yeah, that is what Quran is saying. You can go to war by your own wealth. So I read Quran, Surah 8, verses 15. "O ye who believe, when you meet those who disbelieve in battle, turn not your back to them. Whoso on that day turneth his back to them unless," okay. He said when you meet, the unbeliever on the way, you shouldn't turn your back. But if you do that, you face the consequences by yourself. That is, if you don't get that persecuted, you yourself, you will be persecuted by Allah. It is a serious case. Here I am again, Quran, Surah 8, 65. "O Prophet, exhort the believers to fight." He said the Prophet, this is Allah talking, okay? He said the Prophet, which is the Muhammad, he should encourage the believer to fight the unbeliever. This is their book, okay? In their book, there is no Old Testament and there is no New Testament. They are just one way. All right. I read now Quran, Surah 9, verses 123. "O you who believe, fight those of the unbelievers who are near to you, and let them find in you harshness." No peace. Harshness. When Mahadir's review now, you are gonna say Islam your neighbor. He will carry sword against you. Those that are near to you, let them find harshness in you. Hard, if you refuse, your head is off. When their Mahdi is revealed, Islam that is near to you, they take judgment in their hands. And Abba Yahweh said, "Well done." Until then, that is what Abba Yahweh said it already. I read now Quran 25, verses 52. "Therefore, listen not to the unbelievers, but strive against them with the, oh my Father, Yuribobo Shandayaba, Reboski Baboya, Morika Shandayaboy, Kurilabahan Talabo Seke, Ye Karabasendebo." Destruction. This is the signs of their last days. If you like, you can still be reading along. What is going to happen, okay? Quran 61, verses 4. "Surely Allah loves those who fight in his cause, religion of peace." Now let's take some from Hadith. Okay. Sahih Bukhari 52, 177. Allah's apostle said, "The hour will not be established until you fight with the Jewish, and the stone behind which a Jew will be hiding, will say, 'Oh Muslim, there is a Jew hiding behind me, so kill him.' The hour will not come." That is where I want to read. So there are it's even more than hundreds. But for the sake of time, to establish other things, let me stop over. You just say you can do it. Just go. Type in Google a Muslim Quran of violence behind this soul. You are going to see hundreds of it. So this is how far I can go. The royal law said, out of the mouth or 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony will be established. Okay, I gave you more than 3 from their very source. There is no Old Testament. Allah done away with that. Now we are a believer of New Testament. There's nothing like that. Okay, their own is just one way. And Abba Yahweh made this so because you have a covenant with your progenitor, the Ishmael. Ishmael will call, I will hear. That is why Abba Yahweh is listening to them. They are the servant of Abba Yahweh to wipe this corrupt nation. Now all of you is going to be swept into Islam. So let's see the first key point now before we now go to the very last one. Ruach Hodesh, Ruach Hodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Sekeyaba, yay, Sekeyaba, say, Ruach HaKodesh, Sekey Durilabasana, yay, Sekeyaba, say, Arabasakayabo. Now we'll go for the first key point. The first key point goes like this. Another sign appeared in falling seraphims. Falling seraphims. The old Semper, the very Allah's word, the Father of all of them all. So how does this go? I'm gonna read it. Revelation 12. Revelation 12. Let me just read it a bit. I know I have been reading it again and over again. He wants a reading, okay? So unveiling the wickedness of the wicked one, he wants it. At least because Christian is not going to give you this message. You can never hear it from them. Neither Islam, but only the people of the book is going to bring it out for you so that you know what you are engaging yourself. So that you will know what is right before you. You can do it right now, put your house in order. That is the nature of the segment. Not to frighten you, not to let you know Yahuwah is a hated one. No, he loves you. That is why he's digging it out. Spending hours, doing all these things alone, try to educate you of the signs of the last day. And this is the signs of Islam. I put it for you. You can also be reading it. It is disastrous, okay? And the signs of their Mahdi, and I'm also going to let you know the signs of the first Messiah. They also, they are expecting their Messiah, which is Mahdi, and they also have signs of the first Messiah. So we'll come into that. Okay, so because Abba Yahweh loves us, that's why he's digging out this mystery so that you don't be, fully victim, so that you don't caught you by surprise. Horrible Shandayaba. Revelation 12:1, and there appeared a great signs, wonders in the heaven. A woman clothed with the sun and the moon on their feet, and upon her hair a crown of 12 stars. That is the woman of Abba Yahweh. Then 3 now, another one comes. And there appeared another wonders in the heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 hands and 7 crowns upon his head. All right, this is Allah with his own kingdom. Family, staying tuned on the Shabbat. We are going to do the mystery of death so that you will understand it's not something you needed. You don't want to be a part of it at all. You don't want to entangle your soul because it is a great hunger. It is disastrous against humanity. This work called death, it is horrible. Not to frighten you, but for you to do things right. You say if you do right, I bet you will accept you. But whereby you do wickedness, there is a reward for that. That is what we are doing over here. Genesis, Bereshit 3, take it from 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahuwah Elohim had made. And he said unto, this is the another sign. Okay? He twisted it, he brought in death. Okay? This is just another sign that appeared. Okay? It is seraphims bringing in now another adultery. So let's read it. Now verses 16. Or I take it from 15. After you have done that wickedness, I read from 15. I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. He shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy pain, and that in thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be for thy husband, and he shall rule over you. This is another sign, because this wasn't the signs of Abba Yahuwah. And unto them Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Tongues also and taxes shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herbs of the field, and in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. So this is the another sign appeared in the seraphims. This is what it brings to humanity: pains and sorrow, suffering, returning back to the grave, return out to the grave. Who knows where? The link of fire or heaven, we don't know. This is the other sign that appeared in seraphims. This is the signs of seraphims, the fallen seraphim, the very Allah. Revelation 9. And the fifth angel sounded and saw a star fell from heaven, that is the seraphims and his group, unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the hair were darkened by the rising of the smoke of the pit. The whole world is going to be darkened. Okay, even the air you breathe in is already being contaminated by this seraphims, which is the Quran, is the smoke that arose from the bottomless pit. This is the another sign that appeared. It only appeared now to destroy humanity, to torture humanity. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any great thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of Abba Yahuwah on their forehead. They are going to be tormented by these seraphims, and this is their sign. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tortured 5 months. And their torment was like the torment of the scorpion when he strike a man. Okay, and in those days shall men seek death, and he shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. That is suffering, horrible. This is the other sign. Okay, oh, you keep reading. Okay, let me read for you now. Abadedon 11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name is whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abadidon, but in the Greek tongue heard his name Apollyon. Abadidon in Hebrew simply means angel of death. Is the dragon, is the king of the bottomless pit, is the Allah, is the serpent. Okay, you see now in Hebrew, in the Greek is Apollyon. Apollyon means destroyer. We unveiled that already. Okay, is the serpent. Let's see their torture. What they are going to use to torture humanity, as the Sharia law, being released in the four corners of the earth. Now, verses 19. For their power is in their mouth, and in their tail. For their tails was like unto serpents, which is the Allah, and hard heads, and with them they do hurt. Okay, serpent. Let's see who is the serpent. That old serpent is Allah. I have been reading it. Okay. Seraphims in Hebrew, like I keep saying, it simply means the ablaze one, the fiery ones. Okay. But when they're taking singular, it is called seraph. Seraphs simply means serpent, or flying serpent, or fiery flying serpent. Alright. Serpent is a dragon, we know already. Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. Okay, its origin we just read in Revelation 3. This is each sign called the devil and Satan. They are all together in one body, which deceiveth the whole world. It is the whole world. This is the Sharia law. That is the smoke that covers the whole world, that contaminates everything. The sun was even darkened. The whole world was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Okay, so let's prove it a little, and it's talking about it. Let's go in consummation in Quran as well. And Revelation 12 said, the dragon that deceived the old world, that old serpent. Let's see now the best of all deceiver is being found in Quran. I take it now. Quran Surah 3:54. And they, the unbelievers, are planned to deceive, and Allah planned to deceive the unbelievers, and Allah is the best of deceivers. So is a dragon. Now Quran 7, Quran Surah 7 verses 99. Are they then saved from Allah's deception? No one is safe. No one feels safe from Allah's deception, except those that shall perish. That is a lie. If you don't receive the mark of the beast, if you don't believe Quran, you will be saved. Okay? So Allah is a great deceiver. Even top 10 of Muhammad's followers, this really struck that down. Abu Bakr said when he set one of his feet right in Allah's paradise, it's still going to be this is what this nonsense they are saying. This is the first Messiah. Their perspective about the first Messiah, or their view about the first Messiah, the sign, that is what they are bringing out. We are coming to that now. Abu Bakr said he's still going to be very, very much afraid until he's put the second foot of him into the paradise of Allah, because Allah is a great deceiver. Now Quran 8, verses 30. And remember when the unbelievers plot deception against you, O Muhammad, to imprison you, or to kill you, or to expel you. They plan deception, and Allah also plots deception. And Allah is the best of all deceiver. Okay, so why is it the best of all? Is the father of liars. Okay, this is his own sign that now he's going to convert the whole world straight to Islam. That is why he's the best, and he will do it because Abba Yahuwah gave him that authority to do that, because the world is polluted already. It has to be so. Okay, now the second deity that fell from glory, fallen cherubims, is Jesus. We established that already. Also Mahadin. Okay, now see the seal. How am I gonna the parallel? Let's prove it. Let's talk about this. For you to know that Jesus is also Mahadin, it's too clear. Islam is observing Freak Day or Friars Day or Friday. Okay, the Christendom is observing as the day of rest, Sunday, the day of sun. And we hear this word from the Christendom that Jesus died on Friday and he resurrected on Sunday. And we now see that these two unique days among the pagan world is being divided into these two religions. That Christianity is observing the day they said he resurrected the Sunday. And the Islam, the day he died, the Islam is observing that Allah gave that one to them. So this is one person. He played two different roles in two different religions. Okay? Jesus is Mahdi. Mahdi is Jesus. The Jesus in Christendom is being worshipped on Friday and Sunday. And the Jesus in Islam is being worshipped on a Freak Day or Friars Day or Friday. Okay? So it's one person. The day he died, according to the Christendom, is found in Islam as a day of rest, okay? And the day is resurrected is found in the Christendom, okay? It's one tree, all right? Revelation 13, we read it already. Isaiah 14, 1 to 90, yes, I will make myself like the monster, like unto Messiah. Matthew 24, yes, he's the one doing this wicked sign we know already. That is for the Jesus, okay? And Mahadi, they are just one deity. Now the third ranking angel that fell, we have much to discuss about this. This is your calendar, okay? Fully 4-foot dead creature. They are no more fully. They are no more four living creatures. They are dead creatures now. The civil rulers. Who are the civil rulers? Just check it all over, like Buhari, even this noisemaker Donald Trump. All of them, the civil rulers. Okay, they are the civil rulers. They are the author of worldly songs. Okay, including Christian songs, the one they used to worship Jesus, including Allah songs, the one they used to worship, Islam song, the one they used to worship Allah, included the songs of Synagogue of Satan, the one they used to worship their Shekinah. They are the author of movie, all those things. You see that you are laughing. Yeah, this folly creature, they are the one. They are the author of it. Drama, of course, they are the one. Entertainment industry, of course, they are the one. When you go to Christian, you're gonna be seeing. They are at a drama. Oh my father, they will not bring. What do they call the drama? What do they call the entertainment? What do they call them? I think I lost the words. Maybe it will come to mind. They will just bring all this, what do they call them? Basket mouth or whatever. To be cracking joke. It is the authority of the fourth dead creature. They are no more living, okay? That is who they are. They are the one that owns the entertainment industry. This is their job, okay? Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7, Daniel chapter Revelation 4. Let me quickly read that for you to know what I'm talking about. I read now Revelation 4:8. And the four beasts had each of them 6 wings about them, and they were full of eyes within, and will come into that, and they rest not day nor night. They rest not day and night, saying, Holy, 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 Yahuwah Almighty, which was and is to come. Okay, so this is their duty night and day. They keep worshiping, they keep making Abba Yahuwah feel good, they keep praising Abba Yahuwah. They keep, giving some kind of, worship exaltation. This is who they are. So that is what they are doing now. The fallen one is the one that is worship. All these Christian worshippers, they are the conduct. They are the one that is conducting it. Okay. So here we are now, the fourth ranking. Fallen archangels are the synagogue of Satan and astral world. Astral world, they want to, predict your future for you. So let's prove that from the book of Anuka. So let me read now. Where will I take it? We know Sam Jazel. Okay, let me take it from the case of Sam Jazel. And they arose. This is the author of the wicked miracle that is going on in the Christian. These are the spirits that are responsible. And they arose they arose much ungodliness, and they commit fornication, and they were led astray and became corrupt in all their ways. Some Jazet taught enchantment and root cuttings. Amoros, the resolving of the enchantment. Barakil taught astrology. Kokubel, the constellations. Okay, this demon, they're resident in the sky. These are principalities. Archangel, I take it again. Barakia taught astrology. Kokubel taught constellation. Ezekiel, the knowledge of the clouds. They are over there. Arakiel, the signs of the earth. You hear that already. Shamisah, the signs of the sun. The sun gods. And Sariel, the cause of the moon, Allah. And Asmer perished. Okay, yes. These are the synagogue of Satan. These are the demons that are responsible, that is walking out with the synagogue of Satan. They are archangels. They fell from glory. You found them in synagogue of Satan and astral world. Okay, they are the fourth ranking angels. Okay. Now we proceed to the fifth ranking angels. Fallen angels that worship the sorcerers, magician. When you listen to pattern, you understand what I'm talking about over here. The fifth ranking angel that worship legions uncountable. So today, what is their job as they fell from glory? They are sorcerers. They are magicians. Okay. Acts of Apostle 8, Exodus 7, 8 to 12. So let's prove that a bit. Here I am, Exodus Shemo 7, I take it from 8. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe and Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod, and cast it before Aaron, and it shall become a serpent. You will know serpent is the father of all. That is when you go to Numbers 21, 4 to 9, you're going to see serpent over there. The fiery flying serpent. I forget to quote it. This is their father. which is the very Allah, today and eternal. Mm? And Moshe and Aaron 10. And Moshe and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as Yahuwah had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Okay, the power they are using all this astral, it is the power of Beelzebub, which is the very serpent himself, the fallen seraphims, the very high ranking angel in heaven. They fell from glory. Then Pharaoh, listen now, then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantment. And they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. Yes, that is the final judgment in the 8,000 years. That is the new beginning, where the power of Abba Yahweh will wipe all of them, into the lake of fire. That is where that is their end. Okay. Acts of Apostles chapter 8, I read, we are unveiling the fifth ranking angel, where you can find their throne among the sorcerers, magicians. I read now. It can also be found among the Christians, of course. Fake miracles. Acts of Apostles, I take it from 9. But there was a certain man called Simeon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that he himself was some great one, to whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of Elohim. And to them they had a regard, because that of a long time he had bewitched them with a sorceries. They are also witches and wizards, okay? Oh yes, they are everywhere, legions of demons now. Now the sixth one, which is their kind, their children, the evil spirit, are the unbelievers, because these fallen deities need body to work with, although they are also their children. Okay, Matthew 12:43 to 45, and Mark chapter 5. Let me read the Matthew, you can read the Mark, maybe I can also read it, I don't know. He borodo shandayaba rekeski bobo naraba yendere kosklima han talabo seke. Yes, Father, you have been praised, you have been worshipped. Korilaba yendere boskliba han talabo seke. Not like you. And I to compare you. Here I am, Matthew 12. I take it from 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and found none. Then he saith, I will return unto my house. So the unbeliever body is their house, is where they dwell. I will return unto my house, whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. There goeth he, and taketh with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the least state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be. Okay. Or is it talking about the least? The end of all, it is the lake of fire. That's where they are taking that, because it's their property. It's their house. Do you hear what I said? My house. It says their house. That is the unbeliever. When you also read Revelation 18, it said Babylon became the inhabitants of every unclean bells, demons, devils. It became the house of the devil. Yes, they are unbelievers, the legions of demons. Abba Yahweh was speaking to Babylon. Today the whole world is Babylon. In fact, part of humanity, they are demons. Okay, evil spirits being habited with these fallen deities. They need body. They are spirits. They need body to work with. Now let me read some certain place or verses in this very one, Mark chapter 5. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there meet him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him nor with a chain. Okay, let me go to where he said they are legions, uncountable demons. You can read all 5. He's talking about these wicked spirits. Okay, 13. And afterward, Yehoshua gave him leave. Okay, now I wanted to see where he questioned him. Yes, I got it. Verses 9. And he asked, or should I take it? Oh, this is being lazy. Okay, verses 5 now. Okay, let me go for 3. Who had his dwelling? Yeah, I read that already. Because he had been often, yes, that is okay. 5. And always night and day he was in that mountain. He was in the mountains and in the tomb, crying and cutting himself with stones. When he saw Yehoshua afar off, he ran and worshipped him and cried with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with thee, Yehoshua, thou son of son of the Most High? John thee, but Yahuwah thou torment me not." For he said unto him, "Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit." And he said, and he asked him, "What is thy name?" Listener. And he answered, saying, "My name is Legion, for we are many." That dwells in human's body. That is the legions of angels that fell. They now became legions of demons. And they always dwell in humanity to carry out their wills, okay? And that is the unbeliever. Who is unbeliever? Now that I said unbeliever, you are going to be taking the people that does not even carry Bible, that does not even carry Quran. No. Unbelievers simply go, whosoever that does not believe the royal law, you are an unbeliever. The resident is you. You can be going to Christian, you can be going to, it doesn't important. You are an unbeliever. If you don't keep what the royal law says, you are simply an unbeliever, and this demon, they're resident in you. That is why you can't get it right. That is why you always you always miss it. You always turn Babylon. You always take the paganism. You always take the custom of your father paganism, and you now mask it up with a biblical character. You are an unbeliever. Unbeliever goes this way. Abba Yahweh says Shabbat is the day of rest. You say it's Sunday. You are an unbeliever. Abba Yahweh Shabbat is the perpetual covenant. You say no, it's Friday, Friday. You are an unbeliever. They're resident in you. The evil spirit, the offspring of Sempet. Now this is their last goal. All these fallen deities, including their children, they all will join force together to battle against the Lamb, Yahushua HaMashiach, as they begin to do already. Revelation 6, 9-10, beheaded the saints. Revelation 10, Revelation 17, Acts of Apostles 9, 1-5. Revelation 19, 11-21. Okay, Isaiah 63, 1-4. Messiah said he's going to stain his garment, okay, with the blood of the Gentile. And we see the authority of Pharaoh already. It is the dragon. Matthew 7, 15-20. Yes, these are the children of the unlawful bed. They came out from a corrupt tree. Okay, so they can never bear good fruit. And their hand is in Revelation chapter 20. Okay, so right now we'd like to read. Well, Acts of Apostles 9. Revelation, they are beheaded, the saints of Yahuwah. They start the battle already, but the final one is in next land to battle against the Lamb. You know about Saul, and Saul yet breathing, out threatenings and slaughter against the disciple of Yehoshua, went unto the high priest and desired of him later to go to Damascus to the synagogue, that if he found any of this way, whether they were men or women, he might bring them and bind them, and bring them bind unto Jerusalem. He went, okay? So I just want to read who you are fighting with. 5 now. Okay, 3, 4. And he went to the earth and heard a voice saying, "Oh no." And as he journeyed, he came nigh Damascus, and suddenly there shined around about him a light from heaven. And he fell to the earth, and heard a voice saying unto him, "Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?" And he said, "Who art thou, Adonai?" And he said, and the Adonai said, "I am Yehoshua, whom thou persecuted." It is hard to kick against the prince of Yehovah. It is hard for thee to kick against, the people of the book. So they are fighting, they are about to behead, even to thought of the people of the book, because those ones, they don't know their way. They need to be tortured. Yes, it is Abba Yahuwah. So now we proceed now to the very last second key point. I'm so blessed. I bless you, Abba Yahuwah. So here is the final point. From the fourfold dead creatures, I will make myself like the Most High. Also have seven eyes all over their wheels. So want to unveil the mystery of that eyes, like I said in part. You know why? I make myself like the Most High. This is who they once are. Okay. So right now we go to Ezekiel. Excuse me. Yes. So their once office. That's what we want to look into now, and how they are still utilizing that same office today with humanity in the four corners of the earth. So here I am, Ecclesiastic 3:1, excuse me, 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under this heaven. So these four living creature, not they are dead. So the four living creature, what was their works before, or their office before? They are the four pillars of the earth. They are the four seasons of the earth. We established that in part 1. But we want to look into the eyes that was run about in that wheels. Okay? This was once their office, where they normally, their original office, Abba Yahuwah ordained them to work. When you go to Ezekiel chapter 1, you're going to find it over there. Their wheels. I'm going to only go to read that place. Their wheels, full of eyes. The mystery of the eyes. That is what we want to unveil for you to know what that eyes is. Okay. I will first of all take that of Messiah. Like I said before, Abba Yahuwah gave ability for one person to operate in this fivefold ministry. He said to some, it gave 5 talents. And we see from 5 talents now became 10. All right, so you can work in 10 different offices before Abba Yahuwah. This was once the offices of this folly for creature. Now, when you go to where I always quote Daniel 2, Daniel 7, Daniel 8, and Daniel 7:25, it said they are going to think to change time, to change laws. When you change time over there represent calendar, season represent calendar. Tell me, every single thing in this was centered around calendar. Without calendar, you are going to fall everywhere. The whole thing is going to be missed. And Abba Yahuwah walk with time and walk with season and walk with clock. Okay, like I said in part 1, that their eyes over there is the time clock. They were once the time clock of Abba Yahuwah, because their eyes all over. That is the seconds and the minutes and the hours, and that's going to usher you into another day. Night and day, we see their job already. They are the 4 pillars of the earth. Okay, I think I'm going to show you something for you to see how they stand this earth. Oriba Shandaya. So this is all day for each one. Each person or each deity have 4 faces. The face of lion, the face of a man, the face of eagle, the face of calf. Okay, and their wings is to be joined together. Okay, this was once the pillars of the earth. Now once they are still doing it. Okay, simply represent the 4th season and the calendar. The 4th season is your calendar. Okay, to understand what I'm saying, because I'm not going to go more detail in this. I'm only going to establish their eyes now. We established that one already in part 1. For the sake of time. Right now, before we unveil the mysteries of their eyes, what their eyes is, full of wheels, that wheels was full of eyes. Okay, that is what I'm going to show. I show you this already. Let me first of all establish before we go back over there. I will show you their wheels. Now, the 4, these 4, Yahushua also have it. Okay, these 4 face in one person. Yahushua HaMashiach, it is an office, okay? Yahushua HaMashiach is our holy calendar now. Our appointment to meet with heaven. Appointment is so significant. It is so powerful. Then when you mix it, that is all. Appointment, calendar centered around every single thing that is in this planet. Without appointment, you can't do no absolute. Time clock take you to bed, take you to work. You walk. It is the hour. That is why you walk. These 4 creature, this dead creature now, they are terrible. Now, let me first of all establish that of King Yahushua HaMashiach. The fourfold ministry of Yahushua HaMashiach. The Gospel of Matthew portrayed him, Yahushua HaMashiach, a king with heavenly kingdom. That is the face of lion. Okay? Revelation 5:5, the lion of the tribe of Yahudim. That is this face, okay? All right, now. Then we proceed for the second face. Where is it? Now, the second face of King Yahushua, Mark portrayed King Yahushua, a servant of Yahuwah. Okay, a servant of Yahuwah. That is the face of ox. Ox, in Hebrew, in everywhere you go to Psalm 119, you are going to see all the 22 alphabets of Abba Yahuwah in Hebrew. You got it over there. We don't have 26 letters. We only have 22. Okay? It is this deity, this folly deity again, that gave you now 26 letters. Okay? Because that is their job. Just like, Yahushua is our own holy one. These are the unholy ones. They also give you 26 alphabets. Now, when you go to Psalm 119, you're going to see all the 22 alphabets. So now, in every Hebrew alphabet, it goes with pictograph and also numeric code. Okay, the pictograph of this Aleph, because Aleph represents strength of Abba Yahuwah. This, which is the pictograph, is this ox. Okay, represents strength, the leader of the strength. It is Abba. That is Aleph, the first letter. Aleph and Tau, the one this folly one also said they are Alpha Omega, and that is for you. That is not for us. Okay, our is Aleph and Tau. Aleph is the strength of Abba Yahuwah, and the pictograph is Kaf. Okay, the servant of Yahuwah is coming now with the strength of Abba Yahuwah. That is the second ministry, which Mark portrayed him, the servant of Yahuwah. Yeah, you can read John 5:19-20, the servant of Yahuwah. Okay, so we have 22 alphabets. We don't have 26. It is the following ones that brings about the 26 letter for you to use. Now, the third phase, we established that of the ox already. The third phase here, Luke portrays Yahushua HaMashiach, the Son of Man, the suffering Messiah. That is the face of man. He now becomes flesh and dwells amongst us. You can read Yeshayahu 53 and Luke 9:22, the Son of Man. Okay, he's going to suffer many things in the hands of the Gentile. Okay, so that is the third face, the face of man. Now the last face. Where is it? John portrayed Messiah, the Son of Yahuwah. Rebo Shandalaba. That is the face of eagle, the power of resurrection, and the power of ascension. I think I'm going to read this. Yeshayahu 40:31. The job of eagle, to fly. The power of ascension. This is the Son of Yahuwah. Rebo Shandaya. I read now. But they, Yeshayahu 40:31. But they that wait upon Yahuwah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up wings wings as eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Okay. Now, how did Yahushua wait? In the grave he waited 3 days and 3 nights. When he took off, Orima Shandaya, he waited upon Yahuwah for a whole 33 years. Moskiri Babayo, for the glory to be revealed. But he's still waiting. Almost completed. Here I am, Act of Apostle 1, I take it from 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up. He has said, fly away. And a cloud received him out of their sight. Okay, it's coming right back again. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, Why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come like manna as ye have seen him go into heaven. He went over there as a man, is coming right back with the wings of eagle. This is the ministry we are about to enter now. All these three is done. This one, ascension and coming right back for the kingdom. The lion, excuse me, this and this will goes together. The lion of the tribe of Yahudi. This is the kingdom. Now he's bringing down the heavenly kingdom. This is the fourth face. And these fully dead creatures also play some games with all these, characteristics. So now this is Yahushua first season. Genesis or Bereshit 1:14. That is the calendar, is a sign. And Psalm, Teholi 19. Okay. And should we read it? But you can't do that because I'm be reading. Okay. Or let me read. Don't be lazy. So I read Bereshit 1:14. And Yahweh said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and for years. This is our calendar. Okay, they are going to serve as a sign. Okay, and Yahushua himself gave us this calendar. This is the power of his first season. Every single eyes represent a season in our lives. We see the season of the Son of Man is already being accomplished. Okay, this season of the Son of Man is our past. As he came. Our past was in Genesis Bereshit 3. That was our past. He came. He reversed the whole situation of hopelessness in now bringing her into reality of eternal life to rule and reign with Yahuwah for all eternity. He done it already. This first season is being accomplished with appointment time. Calendar is powerful, is unique. Calendar and time clock. Tell me what goes on earth without time clock, without calendar. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Abba Yehovah gave a set time, 7,000 years. We see that is a calendar. He gave a day work 6 days on the 7th day. That is a calendar. He said 1 day, 1 hour. Abba Yehovah reference and he honor hour, time clock, he honor day. That's going to usher into a month. Yes, of course, seasons, appointments. That is how powerful. And the calendar of Abba Yehovah, they are angels, which is this fourth phase of King Yahushua that represent the first season. That is the pillar of the four corner of the earth. That's still the system of this world. But the fallen one, their eyes, let's unveil that. That is your time clock. That is your calendar. We unveiled that already in part 1. So let's do something about that. Okay? And from the four further dead creatures, spread out 7 spirits. Also is being called 7 eyes. Okay, we are going back to Revelation again. From there came now 7 spirits. So we want to unveil what that 7 spirit is, which is also 7 eyes. Their wheels is full of eyes. I first of all talk about it in a very light way. In the first clip, it is the time clock. It blink, it counts every second. His eyes is all over. They don't fail none of that seconds. No, he's safe. Let me quickly show you something. If you go to Ezekiel chapter 1, this is how they steal the earth. This is their wheels full of eyes. You see how they steal the earth, and this is the throne of Abba Yahuwah upon their head. They are the pillar of the earth, and they are the power of the first season in the earth. So this is their wheels. Their rings. So their rings is full of eyes. Do you see? It counts every now and then. It counts. It counts for seconds. It counts for minutes. It counts for hour, day after day, weeks after weeks, months after month, year after year. It's stop now, season after season. This is the time clock. That watch. The Holy One is King Yahushua is watching for us. But the unholy that gave you, now he said they would think to change time and season. The fourth living creature, the fourth dead one, they gave you your calendar, they gave you your time clock. They need to hear what they are saying, that their day, they enter day in 12 midnight. That is wrong appointment. You have appointment with death, with the fallen deities. All right, now I read. Revelation 4:5, I take it from 5. From there spread out the seven spirits and the seven lamb that want to unveil what that is. And out of the throne preceded, preceded lightings. They are the one, they are the power of thunder. Therefore, let me be using the holy ones. Now, the four living creatures, what I just showed you, they are the power of thunder. When you also go to Ezekiel 1, you are going to see they are the one that the light that is flashing in the sky, the power of thunder. They are the one who brings about rain. They are the one that will brings about season, winter, summer, spring. They are the one rotating it. They all fall. People don't know what they are playing games with. That was what YAHUAH said, woe unto you, inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down for you. I read now, I take it again. Out of the throne proceeded lightings and thunderings and voice. They are the one. Kutu, kutu, kutu. These are the one doing it. Oh, Rebo Sayaba. Hearing voice, it is their voice. Powerful. But they fell. And there were seven lamps, fire. There were seven lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the seven spirits of YAHUAH. From the four creatures, the seven spirits preceded. Listen now. And therefore, and before the throne, there was a seal of glass like unto crystal. Oh, yes, it's okay. Like unto crystal. And in the midst of the throne, round about the throne, were four beasts full of eyes, before and behind. This is it, okay? So let's put some more now. This is how YAHUAH commanded them to join their wings together. You see, all four. You see, they are the one that is bringing about the power of thunder, everything real. They are the one that rotate it, because they are the calendar. Calendar set for, or when you go to Revelation now, you are going to say about this calendar. They say for our day, everything is there. They are the one doing it, okay? But YAHUAH watch for us. The fallen one watch for the Christian and the pagan and the Islam. According to what YAHUAH heard from you, you said they are your calendar. You go by Babylon. They are the one that brought about Babylon. And we'll see in Babylon, the four dead creatures were being revealed right in Babylon. Okay? To Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel 2. To Daniel himself, Daniel 7, Daniel 8. That is where they changed. That is where YAHUAH revealed the secret of the fallen creatures. That brings about another calendar. They are the one doing it in the Christian, and they are the one doing it in Islam. It is their calendar you are using everywhere. You neglect that of YAHUAH that serve for eternal life. You not take appointment of death with the fallen dead creatures. Now let's get deep. This is the last point now. The seven eyes, or the mysteries of their eyes round about. Now Zechariah, here I am, 4 verses 2. I read from the last verse. You can read it up. And his seven lamps thereof, and seven pipes to the seven lamps which are upon the altar. Oh my Father, where is it? Which are upon the altar. Okay, now maybe verse 10. Okay. Oh yes. You see, I'm supposed to read. I take it from the last part, or what should I take? Okay, no, I take it from the last part now. Oh my Father. With those seven, they are the eyes of YAHUAH, which run to and flow throughout the whole world. He said these are the seven eyes of YAHUAH that run to and flow throughout the whole world. Right now, how does the eyes of YAHUAH run to and flow? Let's get deep. Here I am, Zechariah 3, 8-9. Hear now, O Joshua the high prince, thou and thy followers that sit before thee, for they are men wounded at. For behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch. It is King Yahushua the branch, okay? For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be seven eyes. Behold, I will engrave the gravy thereof, saith YAHUAH of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity. Okay, now I'm after the stone that has 7 eyes. Okay, we are dealing with the eyes here. Okay, so let's unveil now what is that eye, 7 eyes that run to and flow in all over the world. Right now, here I am in Bereshit, chapter 1, when Abba Yahweh was putting his own word together, about to bring now his own children. Another sign appeared. Here I am, I take it from verses 4. And Yahuwah saw that the light, and Yahuwah saw the light, that it was good. Okay, he saw. This is the job of day 1, he saw. Okay, the job of day 2, he saw. When you look at the job of day 2, it said good. 3, good. 4, good. 5, good. And Yahuwah saw that it was good. All was good. When he saw, it was good. Now, and Yahuwah saw that it was good. All the day he created, you look at it and said, this is wonderful. He always look into that. And now, the other day, I think the fourth, no, fifth. And Yahuwah saw that it was good. Yeah, the 4th day. He always saw that we are good, okay? And now the 5th. And Yahuwah saw that it was good. Okay? That is day 5th. And the 6th, it now see double good. Okay? And the 7th, it was beautiful, wonderful. So what did Abba Yahuwah used to saw? As soon as Abba Yahuwah plant day 1, his first eye, that is the day 1. The first day of the week, that is the first eye of Abba Yahuwah that run to and flow for every living thing here on earth. That was why he saw it and placed his second eye over there. The first day placed his first eye. The second day, yes, is good. The second eye. When you check it out, from day 1 to day 7, there is no name. Only the seventh day is being named Shabbat. That simply means rest. Set apart, a holy day. That is his name. There is no moon day, there is no sun day, there is no frig day, Friars day. No, nothing of those nonsense. So that is all. That is the eyes of the beast. This is of Abba Yahuwah, day 1. Check it out. Read Bereshit, Genesis chapter 1. Till 7th day, the only day that is being named Shabbat. That is the seal of our 6 days. Okay, that is his 7 eyes that run to and flow from first day of the week. Abba Yahuwah's eye walk now and there till the 7th day. It keep running, and also for 7,000 years. Okay, that is why the stone, the eyes, is 7, and the hour is also going to last for 7,000 years. We begin the 7 already. We are just in the moment of delay, where they will be cast into the lake of fire. No more of this, their evil eye, demonic mystery, evil eye, which is Sunday, freak day. You can't get that nonsense anymore. Okay, so the day 1, that is the eyes of Abba Yahuwah. The first eye, the second eye, the third eye, way down to the 7th eye. And in that called them what? First day, second day, 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th, and the Shabbat, in that crown it with glory, eternal rest, perpetual covenant. And this Jesus is also doing exactly Sunday. And Allah said is on his freak day. Okay, so let's go into their honor. Now you understand what the 7 eye is. The 7 eyes of Abba Yahuwah that run to and flow upon this whole world. It is his own eyes. Day 1, day 2, way down to 7th day. That is the eyes of Abba Yahuwah. That is his own time clock, day, week, months, years. Okay. Yes, that is his own day. They also have exactly the following ones is doing this exactly the same. They duplicate. So when you go to Exodus now, 12, verses 1 and 2, you are going to see the biblical New Year over there. It's always on Passover, okay? That is springtime. When you go to Leviticus 23, you are going to see Abba Yahuwah's feast over there. All 7 feasts is being listed over there, okay? When you go to John chapter 5, you are going to see the feast of Purim over there. Okay, when you also go to Adaxa, the book of Adaxa, chapter 9, the one you call the Esther, you are going to see the feast of Purim over there, and Yahushua celebrates it. That is the feast on no. They never named it, but he went to the feast. Yes, we know throughout the book of Acts that Yahuwah's name was never, being mentioned, encoded, but his power was prevalent. That was why Messiah also, it was prevalent. That was why Messiah also went to that feast in John 5. They don't also call that feast by name. But due to the character of the feast, they will not know that it was the feast of Purim. When you also go to John chapter 10, 21 to 23, Yahushua also celebrate another powerful feast, the feast of Anukai. They call it dedication. So these are all the ordination and feast and the 7 eyes of Abba Yahuwah. And we got that also from the Christendom. They also have their own. And Ezekiel chapter 1, you're going to find it over there. So right now, let's go now into their 7 eyes of 7 days. Their time clock is satanic. That is the eye that watch over there, watch for them. The eyes of light that is wickedly telling a wicked lie that they enter into a new day at 12 midnight. That is wrong. That is wrong appointment. Hour is 6 sundown. We don't have 24 hours. Abba Yahuwah breaks it into 2. We only have 12 hours of the day and 12 hours of the night, being supported by scriptures. When it's 6 o'clock, the one you call 6 o'clock, that is the first hour of the night. 6 o'clock in the evening, it is the first hour of the night. That is how it's being called. Okay? When it's 6 o'clock in the morning, it is first hour of the day. That is how Abba Yahuwah reckons his own. But the Christian and the Islam, whatever the paganism people said, they enter into new day at 12 midnight. Then I now begin to ask them, when do you enter your midnight? If your midday starts by 12 in the night, therefore, where is your midnight? They have no answer to it. That is wrong appointment, okay? That is wrong calculation. That is wrong time clock that will end you in the link of fire. It is not of Abba Yahuwah. It is for these folly deities. So let's unveil the 7 wicked eyes. Here I am, Proverbs chapter 6, I take it 16 to 19. These 6 things doeth Yahuwah hate. Yea, the 7th are an abomination unto him. He separated the 7th from the 6th. Let's unveil what are all these 7 things he hated. Number 1, a pride look. Who has that pride look? It is again Jesus, aka, the covering angel. When Abba Yahuwah created, look at him, says, oh wow, I have all the characteristics of this Almighty, therefore I'm going to make myself like him. He said, now look upon himself, his heart now pump up. That is your Sunday. The day they fell from glory. Because as soon as they take that wicked thought into their heart, they were being cast out of the heavens. And the very day they were being cast out, that marks the beginning of time and season. They brought about the time and they brought about the season. This is the day they fell from glory. The Sunday. It's originally, that is what it's called, Sunday. That is his name. And number 2, a lying tongue. Moon day. Moon. That is lies. Abba Yahuwah never call it moon. He simply call it the 3rd day. They all start from Sunday. Yes, excuse me. Yeah, we go by that. Moon, that is not moon. Abba Yahuwah never call it moon. He said 2nd day. Okay? But you call it moon. The day they used to worship moon. It is in the world history. Now we proceed to the 3rd day, the 3rd. And hence that shed innocent blood. And this hand, the very one you call Wednesday, originally what is being called Wodis Day. Excuse me. I didn't call what am I doing here? A Sunday. Yeah, moon day, which is moon day. They call it a moon day, yeah. Okay, now. And they had that shed innocent blood. Okay, that is should be a Tuesday. They call it Twins a day. Again, they call it a god that fought war with one hand. And again, it is the gods of Rome. Roman gods, okay? Now we proceed. And heart that devised wicked imagination. That this is the gods of Wednesday. And they said this is the chief gods, simply called originally Wondis a day. They say it's the chief god that created the whole world. Originally it should be the 4 living dead creature that's still the earth. They say it's the gods that created the whole world. There is the chief gods. Wondis a day. It is the gods of Rome again. And the 5th, we proceed now. Feet that be swift He running to do mischief. He running to do wicked. Again, I can also call these people again the folly deities, which is your Thor's day. Originally, it is called Thor's day. You know, all these gods, they are Roman goddess, gods, or gods of war. They call this one, this Thursday, the gods of thunder. And they not dedicate that day unto him, Thor. The day of Thor. Okay? Because he is the god of thunder. So they not dedicated that day to his name. That is why it's being called now Thursdays. Thursday. Sun day. Moon day. Okay? Now he said he ran swiftly to do wickedly. Yes, he did a very wicked thing by deviating you now from the real thing of Abba Yahuwah and planting now what wickedness in you. His feet is very swift in doing that evil. He doesn't slack. So we proceed now to the sixth or fifth one, sixth one. A false witness that speaks lies. That is your frig day, Friar's day. And that's why she's a woman. This one is she. Okay? After you have, we will come to their father now. That's why she is the Roman goddess called Venus. And they say she is the wife of the chief gods, Wodi's day. Okay? Now, this freak day is very first testimony in the whole world. They call the freak day of Friends the day of sex, the day to make love. That is first witnesses. Okay, that is the day. Normally, in those days, I also used to, witness all these things. A weekend, we go to, flex over. Okay, to do in those days. It is a special day. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Freak day, Friar's day. It is a day, normally they have sex, they make love in group. That is the meaning of the freak day. Make love in group. Therefore, by my flesh, I myself also name it, what? Sex electrical universe. That is Friar's day and freak day. Okay? We are going to unveil the mystery of Allah's ability, Allah's sexual ability on this freak day, because they are keeping freak day. They say Allah don't have sex, but yet the day of sex electrical universe is being found in Allah rest. That is the sixth day, the freak day. She is being called Venus. Okay, the wife of the chief gods. Okay, she is the only woman among all these seventh day, and that is first witness. Abba Yahuwah said he hates it. Now here the seventh one. And he that soweth discord among brethren. This is the abominable one. Because now you sow a seed of discord, a seed of confusion, to scatter brethren, to make brethren, suffer or wandering in another man's land, in another man's calendar. And this one is your Saturday. Originally, it is also Rome gods, a god of agriculture. They called it. They say it's the one providing food for them. Saturn's day. Saturn's day. That is original. This is what you are going to find. What history? Saturn's day. Okay. Now it's your Saturday, and they said this is the god of agriculture, and is providing food for the whole world. The god, I call him now the god of chemical that pollute the air. This is Allah himself that separated the dry God that I said from the bottomless pit. He said the air was darkened, it was polluted, the sun was polluted everywhere. Even this mercury that placed in the sky, when it's being evaporated, it is air contamination. Our food is being corrupt because they said this god, Saturn, is the one that is providing food, is the god of agriculture. He causes food to grow with chemical. That's what I said. Genetically modified food. This is why it's an abomination. He now pushed you away from Shabbat. He himself occupied now Shabbat, polluting it. He pushed this side to Sunday. He pushed Islam to freak day. He now desecrates Shabbat, that you shouldn't come into the rest of Abba Yahuwah, become a stumbling block unto you. It become a great valley on the Shabbat that you should not enter there. Because Shabbat is a perpetual covenant. He himself now sits and occupy that knowledge that will make you ever to come to the knowledge of rest. No way. Just go and wander over Sunday. Just go and wander over freak day. Just go and wander over flesh. Never you come to the knowledge of Shabbat or what Shabbat is. That is why Abi was it is an abomination. The seventh one, he said it is an abomination. He saw a seed of discord among the brethren. He saw confusion. He saw destruction in the among the brethren. That was why we see where he saw that seed of this seed of discord right in Genesis 3. He chased them out of the Garden of Eden. He made them wander. We are in the outer court of the presence of Abba Yahuwah. We are in Babylon in the land of suffering. That is what Abba Yahuwah said, that it is an abomination also in the seventh one. And this very seventh wicked deity we also found in the life of Maria Magdala. Family, if it goes down, try and listen to the other clip. Maybe it's going to be for 5-10 minutes. I think so. Okay, because my time is almost up here. I quickly want to put this. When it goes down, make sure you follow up. Luke chapter 8, I take it from verses 2. And a certain woman which had been healed of evil spirit, is it not here? Evil spirit, infirmity. Mary called Magdala, out of whom went out 7 devils. These are the 7 devils, because they knew who Mary Magdala is. They knew is the bride of Messiah. They knew the reason why Abba Yahuwah sent her here on earth. It is to prepare the way, or to wash the feet of the author of life. Because from the woman, Genesis 3, we see that the piercing of the feet was being instituted. Now the woman need again to wash the feet. That was a job. That was what Abba Yahuwah sent her here on earth. What did these 7 wicked demons did? They occupied a life to be busy for them. They occupied a life to be doing their job. Abba Yahuwah said in Jeremiah 1 verses 5, before I formed you, I knew you already. I've already ordained you to be a prophet unto this nation. Before Maria Magdala was being sent here on earth, Abba Yahuwah already made her to play a very powerful role in the redemption work, in the life of Yahushua HaMashiach. She played a role of a high priest in the lives of Yahushua HaMashiach. When you go to Matthew 26, 1-13, you are going to see she anointed the head of the author of life. When you also go to Luke chapter 7, verses 36, where down to 50, to the very end, you will see the part she play over there. And when you also go to Exodus 29, you are going to see that the part she play, it is the part of the high priest. And this is the reason why Yahuwah sent her on earth, to do this for the author of life, while going to the cross in doing the works of redemption. But these very wicked 7 deities now lay hold on her to be busy for them and to be doing their job, and not to do the will of Abba Yahuwah. And this is what this wicked deity these days is also doing in your lives, engaging you to be, for the rank appointment, engage you with death, engage you engage you with eternal suffering. Exactly what they are doing today in your lives. In John chapter 20, we see over there, a Messiah gave her the glory of restoration of a woman, of the women, because simple ones contaminate our glory. You see, this is what they are doing these days. This is the God of agriculture, the one that occupied the Shabbat for you never ever to come into the gate of rest. He shut it against you. He is not coming in, but you are not coming in. He shut the gate of knowledge, for you never ever to come to the knowledge of what is Shabbat, what is it all about. He said he's done away with it. He now making out a wandering over Sunday, the day of working time, eternal no rest. He now push the other side to free day. This is this demon that occupied the life of Mary Magdala, but Yahushua HaMashiach now cast them all out of her. This is why the 7th is an abomination unto